Hi, in this session we will see how to select a page in SAP SmartForm. Page means that is a type A4, A3, etc. Second, we will see how to set the page orientation, that is portrait or landscape. Third, we will see how to create the smart style with different font size and colors. And then we will see how to print text element in SmartForm using the created smart style. That all we will see in this session. So first, go to the transaction code SmartForms, give the SmartForm name, click on create icon, give the name SF learning, save. Either we can save in a package or save as a local object. Now on the left hand side in the component global setting there is form attribute. In the form attribute, click on output option. Here you can see the page format. By default it is A4. We can select the required format from the available formats. Okay, so here I am going with the DIN A4. The width of that page is 210 mm and the height is 297 mm. Okay, so we'll be creating a form with this type. Save. Second, how to set the page orientation, that is portrait or landscape. So when you create a smart form, by default under the component pages and windows, one default page is created. Okay, we can change the page name if required. Now in the page we can see in the output option the option either set as portrait or landscape. Here we will go with portrait options. So in this way we can set the page format. Okay, now the third one, how to create a smart style. Smart styles are used for creating the different font size and the colors. First activate this. Now in the form attribute, if you see the style, by default it is system style. Okay, but we can create a custom one and assign here. So first let's create a text element using this style. Now by default one main window is there inside the page. Okay, we can do the margin setting of this page here or either to the form painter. Okay, you can see the form painter here. If you want to reduce the size, you can just do through the graphical interface. We can easily change the margin of the main window. Then click here. You can see the new margins are here. Save. Now right click, create text element, write some text, keep ABAP learning. You can see in the standard system SmartForm by default only two formats are given. Okay, so first have a look at the output using this format. Execute. So you can see the standard format. Okay, now we'll create a customized smart style. For that, in the same Kitty code, that is SmartForm, go to the smart style. You can give any name here. I am using the same name. Click on create. Give the description. As local object. So on the left hand side you can see the first one is header data, second is the paragraph format, and third one is the character format. By default one is standard paragraph to be assigned. Okay, so first go to the paragraph format. Here click on create node or you can create on create icon. Now first we'll create a heading, that is H1, heading let's say with font 18 and display at center. So here in the alignment we can set alignment. So we'll keep the heading at center. So when you choose the paragraph format, this format will be applicable for a complete line. Okay, so in the font tab we have to select the font family. I'm going with the Halway, and the font size I'm selecting as 18. You can also give the font style. So I'm selecting here bold italic. If you want to do underline, we can do it from here. You can observe here at the bottom. If you want to do some color, you can change the color from here. You can see the color here, different font colors. Okay, so we can select the font as per our requirement. Okay, so I'm selecting a heading of font size 18, bold italic with this color. Save. Now we'll create one more, that is, let's say L1, let's say font size 12, left 1 mm. So what I'm doing here, in the alignment I'm doing as left alignment, and the left margin I'm giving as 1 mm. Okay, so if you select this type in the SmartForm, this will print the text area from the left side by giving a 1 mm space. Now go to font, select the font family, give the font size as 12. Okay, save. Now create one more. Okay, this is fine for as of now. Now one default is standard paragraph to be assigned. So go to header data, select by default as L1, that is font 12. Now we create one character format. Create node, give the character format as B1, that is bold. Description bold. We will select as 14, size 14. Okay, again select the font family, give the font size as 14, and the style as bold, and we will do underline here. Now what is different between paragraph format and a character format? When we create a paragraph format, this format is applicable for that complete line, that complete row. But when we create a character format, that character format can be assigned to a particular word. You can see in this row, the ABCD, it is completely in the normal font, but this bold 14, that is coming in the bold. Okay, so this is difference in the paragraph format and the character format. Now just activate this, go back, copy this smart style, go to our form, click on change button. In the form attribute, click on output options. Here change, assign our style. Okay, now again go to the main window. We'll increase the size of main window. Okay, take here. Okay. Save. Again click on form painter. Now go to our text element which we have created. Here we'll change this to heading. Okay, so we'll do as heading font 18 center. Okay, so you can see here that with the 18 font. Now second, go down. Now what we'll do here, we'll select as L1. Okay, for the line number 2. Change here. Okay, let's don't disturb this first text element. We'll do the second one. Okay, create one more text element. Now here we will select as L1 and just write something. A SmartForm is a GUI tool which is used for design of SAP business documents. Okay, now this is the paragraph format. In this, we will highlight this particular word. How to do that? Select that word, go to the character format, and then select all character format. Okay, save and activate. Execute, execute, execute. So we can see the heading with a different font and color, and the text element with a normal font, and for the particular word we have used our character format. Okay, so in this way we have print or static text. We can also display the dynamic text. What is dynamic text? Let's create one more text element here. Now here, let's see, we want to print some field, system field. Okay, click on field list. Here we print a system field. For system field, there is a structure called SFSY. Now what we want to print? Okay, we'll select date and time from here. So how to print a variable value? We have to just select this and drag and drop in the text element. Okay, give some space. Now select time, just drag and drop on the screen. Okay, we can also write static text here, date, time. Okay, activate this, execute, execute. So we can see here we have displayed the static text as well as the dynamic text, that is through the variable. Okay, so in this way we have done with this session, that is creation of selecting a page, define the page orientation, creating a smart style, and printing the text element with the smart style. In the next session we will see how to create the graphics in SAP SmartForms. Thank you.